Yeah, I like to. Oh, we're with the big man Moe today. I like to just come in the morning, and I normally do like a sauna for like for an hour or so.
Yeah.
Just enjoy that. Nice and relaxed with that. It's kind of how I start my day. After I do a bit of movement in the sauna as well.
Yeah.
And normally before that I go like the cafe up the road from the house and just do like 5 minutes of writing or something like that. 5-10 minutes. And then like a quick cold plunge at the end. Normally film a live video in there, but today I just met someone in the sauna and we were chatting, so I was like, I'll just like give from God to just chat to the guy, you know,
how
instead
good is that, bro?
of jumping on the live and that. We can pop straight through if you got anything you need to hold on to. Yeah, easy, bro. Sweet. So yeah, that's normally what I do in the mornings. I just like come have some fun. Enjoy myself with all of that. And that's
you got a good routine, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good. I like the routine that I have, the schedule. It helps with keeping me grounded and just getting to enjoy every aspect of life as well. Oh, this is a new looking bench. Perfect. We can kind of just go in this corner here.
Sounds good, brother.
I was just going to start off with some like standing hammer curl stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Because my back stuff, I like to start off with some arm stuff first.
Sounds good, brother. Follow your lead, bro. Sounds good.
Sick, man. So typically when I work out, and it works out well, we've got about like an hour or so today. I don't know how long you've got, but my wife does the Pilates for about an hour, so like good time to get some chats in and work out.
That's it.
But I don't do crazy warm-ups or anything. I just like do like 1 or 2 warm-up sets and then 2 working sets. So it's like set, and then I take like 5 to 10 minutes rest and try normally a lot, and then that's it. So like push the set hard. I normally go like anywhere from 3 to 8 reps kind of thing, because I like to go pretty heavy, but do whatever you're comfortable with, man. It's just that's just my style of training that I enjoy.
Good,
so yeah, I'll do 1 warm-up set here. Yeah. Sort of standard hammer curl it, bro.
So you've been training yourself for long, guys?
Say again, sorry?
You've been training with yourself for long?
Training myself? Or
like with yourself,
as in like coaching myself? Or you mean that? Oh, okay, yeah. So I've been training for about, just getting someone right in the background there. I've been training for about, weight training, and that's been about 10 years now,
awesome,
11 years or so. I've had a PT at one stage before for a small period of time. And then I had an online coach for a little bit as well for like some bodybuilding stuff, but majority of the time has just been coaching myself, enjoying that. Yeah, man. How about you, man? How long have you been training for?
Man, I've been like training since around about January, and then pretty much, it's funny you say it, man, pretty much yesterday where I hopped on board with one of the trainers here, so I sort of feel like I've gotten to where I can myself with like knowledge, because I'm still pretty new, right? So I'll come in here, sort of whatever I feel like I'll work on, instead of there's no set routine yet. So but even counting calories and everything, so sort of going through that progression journey and taking it to the next level. So I find it interesting, man, because like when that fire is burning, man, you're keen, you're hyped, you're motivated. So definitely got to ride it, man, and just take it as it comes. So
for sure, man, for sure. That's sick. Who'd you hit up to train with? Or you already started up with him?
Kenny.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much yesterday. Before I went into work, so I do 24-hour shifts at work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's for youth work, and then pretty much finished today, and then done our little assignments, just starting it off. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start it today. Come do a little session and stuff, but it starts on the Monday. So it's pretty much just going through all the metrics and everything, learning how everything is. This is how to do this is the plan and everything. So it's pretty cool, man. Like it's all new to me, but I'm just like a sponge. Just love to just take it all in.
Absolutely, bro. I love that. Love that attitude as well. It's like, it seems like it was very seamless. Not a lot of debating on like, oh, should I get a coach? Should I invest in this kind of thing? What's because I know not everyone has that mentality towards it. Have you always been like that, you reckon? Like just like whatever you're like?
I think I've been pretty chill, to be honest. Like I think growing up I've been like pretty chill guy. Like go with the flow is sort of my little essence of life at the moment. So That's always worked for me. I'm not too serious. I love to have a little joke around when I can. But yeah, I think with work it's good because I know when to switch it on and off. So which is good. I think it's having that work-life balance is pretty key. So it works even well when we come to the gym. So yeah, I used to go out a lot, like going out, drinking, everything. So it's good. This is sort of filling that as well. And then even on my journey as well, going back to church and finding Christ again. So you know, we're all on our own journey. So grateful, bro.
What was the last bit you said about the journey as well?
We're pretty much all on our own journey, bro. So just grateful, man. So very blessed to be here and just to be able to do this. And I'm glad my mind shift has like shifted pretty much. So everything's pretty much shifted. So
yeah, bro.
Just taking it as a common brother.
So,
yeah, man. It was a divine appointment, man, when we met, bro. So it was awesome, brother.
Man, that's
crazy times, man. Especially in the sauna, bro.
Yeah.
Sauna chats, bro. That's it.
Sauna chats, the best, bro.
That's it.
The best. I'm gonna hit just like a couple of reps.
Yeah. Go hard, brother.
And then I'll do a proper set in a couple of minutes.
I'll go up slowly, eh?
Yeah.
Take it nice and little. Just a finger.
I'm kind of like how you are as well. I like to just like go with the flow.
Yeah.
Don't really follow too much of a set routine right now. Sweet. Yeah, that's good fun, man.
Nah, that's awesome, man. You got much plans for the rest of the week?
Rest of the week, pretty much tonight, we'll be hanging with the misso and we'll probably make some more content and that kind of thing.
Yeah, awesome, bro.
Yeah, I'll edit this, but it doesn't take me very long to edit these.
Yeah.
Make some other content for the Instagram and that, reply to some messages.
Awesome.
Weekend, got some sessions and that on for the weekend actually.
Yeah.
So it'll be good date night tomorrow night. Sunday is it's pretty empty right now, but I'll probably be catching up with one of the PTs here.
Yeah.
Potentially. That would be one of the days or catch up with some mates.
Yeah.
Just final sessions and that kind of thing.
Awesome, yeah.
Then it's the week. For the week, it's pretty much wrapping up.
Yeah.
So, just allowing all that to happen. But it's pretty cruisy. Most of the stuff is mainly putting the remainder of things up on Marketplace and getting them out of here and that, so that people can come around and get the stuff, really.
Man, what a journey, man. So,
I know, hey.
Well, grateful got to meet you, man. Like, even though for a short amount of time before you move, but it's cool, right? So,
and with the internet and everything, you can always stay in touch.
That's it, man. Technology nowadays is crazy, so that's good, man. You can all definitely stay connected, man. So, that's awesome. What about you guys moving to in Melbourne?
What's that, sir?
What about you guys moving to in Melbourne?
There's one place lined up in South Yarra for like 3 months. Yeah. And then there's another place, we haven't decided outside of that. It's, because there's a couple weeks that will be there before that place. Yeah. So it'll just be an Airbnb or something like that. Just sort out our own thing, have some fun with it.
That's cool, man.
That's it.
Even your dogs too, man. I like your dogs too, bro. When I see them, man, they're so cute, bro.
Yeah, they're
Frenchies, eh? Frenchies?
Yeah, bro. They're so much fun.
Yeah. I got a little one too, but he's down in Sydney at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Attitude, man. Attitude and crazy, right? So,
like a Frenchie as well?
Yeah, Frenchies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So he's like a brindle.
Yeah, like our older one.
Older one,
Slightly bigger one, yeah.
But his name's Gucci. So
sick.
Yeah, but he's just, he's a pocket rocket, man. He's just, Frenchies are, man, they've got a lot of attitude, man, and they're a bit so. But the lovable dogs, man. Love them, man.
Yeah, man. Got an attitude. How so does your Gucci have an attitude?
Man, he's like, never listens, nothing. So he's in the process now of getting trained. So we pretty much done everything ourselves on like the normal, how to sit, come here, go pee outside. But I think just taking it to the next level, we haven't taken him without no lead for a walk. So I think that's the next step we want to try get to is like go for a walk and he doesn't take off. But he's real energetic though, and he's not cut yet. He's not snipped yet. Yeah. So
neither of our boys are cut.
Oh yeah. Are they quite high though? Your ones still?
Yeah, they're intact. Fully.
Fully.
Yeah, we're just not planning to get them cut or anything. Don't really see the need.
Yeah.
Like either way, there's potential for stuff to happen. So it's like don't really need to, and it's not really. It doesn't really. It's more the training that affects their behaviour, from what I understand, than like necessarily being cut. Because they'll still like hump and that stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you've got them cut. So as far as I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
But you're planning to get your boy
Well, like, man, he's getting to that point where he's like, we've got like a baby gate in my mum's house in Sydney, and he breaks through. So he's got like the whole time of day where he's like just real like escape artist, man. Loves it. So yeah, he's real focused and dialed in when he wants to try escape and get into things.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
very smart though, very smart dog. Just just doesn't listen. That's all.
Yeah. I get you, man. I get you, bro. Our brindle one is super well behaved. He got a lot of training actually when we first got him. I actually forgot how much training he got because my wife had just dropped out of med school. So she was just at home all day with him, just training him all day, just having fun, chilling with him. And I was home most of the day, like, because I was doing PT at the time, like in-person coaching and that. But she basically was like, just put a lot of time training him. And then from that, he's super well behaved and he's got a good temperament too. But I kind of, when we got our second one, he's got the attitude a bit more. We didn't train him as much, like, because I was kind of like, oh yeah, I'll train them and do that. But I just didn't do as much with him. And part of me was kind of like, oh, the older one will teach him. But it's like, well, the older one didn't teach himself either. So now we're doing more of that training, and he's getting real good, man. So it's good to be able to do that and have them see him improve. Because also it's like, I know he wants to be, it's like every dog's a good boy. Every dog's a good dog. It's just the training, and it's more you and like the reflection of you. 100%. Like I can trust our older one, walk, no lead, no worries. I'm like, and I used to do that with the smaller one, but for some reason I stopped trusting him. And then I still trust the older one actually. We still go out and walk with no lead with him. But the younger one, like, I just don't know if he's going to run off. And he does a lot of the time. He's like run off from home like 3 times as well. So now it's like, it gets more and more ingrained. And I'm like, I don't know if I can trust him. And because of that, he also doesn't trust me. So he'll just run off a lot of the time. So normally always on the lead. I've chased him around the neighborhood at like 5 a.m. before, like, whilst it's raining, you're like, get back here!
I've been pretty fortunate because he used to stay with me and my dog prior to going to Sydney. And like he pretty much found any other female dog that was like sort of a dog, he would be at that house just staying there. So I've been pretty fortunate when I've had to go chase off and go for him. It's always been like,
the women
that's it. So, man, I've been pretty lucky, man. But yeah, just that heart attack and that feeling's the worst feeling though when the dog takes off, and the unknown of like, oh man.
Especially around here, I feel like there's a lot of like where we are, because we're up on the other side of Springfield. Here, like near the Camira ways, there's a lot of like forest near us. So I'm like, if I don't know, like a couple of times when I wasn't chasing him because I didn't see him like sneak out the side gate, I'm just like, oh, he's not in the backyard. I was like, he could be anywhere. And I just don't know which way he would have run off. But he's really chill with just like every time we found him, he just ran to like find some neighbors' dogs and they're out for a walk and just runs up to them and is just like, what's going on? So that's always good. But so much more careful with him now. But he's getting much better as well. He's like getting really good with his training in that, and being able to trust him to like walk freely around the front of the house a tiny bit without the lead, and then like, okay, get back inside. That's enough. That's all I can handle. So it's training myself as well. Which is what most of it is. How come your boy doesn't stay with you anymore?
No, because I've been busy with work, so I do try to travel a lot when I can. And I think just like you said, having that connection and time for him, so it didn't really felt like a chore for me, to be honest. So I did spend time with him, but it wasn't really like, because I was all at work and stuff, so caught up with everything, so I didn't have the time to spend with him. And I knew that my old lady, she's up in Sydney, that her and my sister's there, and like they've split different shifts, so I know that he'll get looked after, so someone will always be home. And for me, like sometimes I'll be gone for like 2 to 3 days, but I'll feed him and then have to go straight back to work, so within work. So it was just leaving him alone for those 2 to 3 days, and it didn't really sit right with me. So when I sent him over, it was good. Like, he's got his own little cage outside with his sleeves, everything's all set up, goes for walks. He's got the trainer coming over now. So
that's good, man.
I'm definitely grateful that, they have him to spend time with him, and having that time to teach him as well. So. But definitely do miss him. So,
That's good, man. That's good. I'll have a little pray and then get this next set, and then we can chat more, bro.
Thank you for today, Lord. Thank you for praying for today, Lord, and praying to us, Lord. Thank you for blessing us here, Lord. Thank you for your money. Be with us throughout this workout, Lord. Bless each and every one of us here today, Lord. Go forth and have your way, Lord. Thank you so much for everything. Come from your mother. I pray. Amen. So, brother, let's go. Are you doing another set?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll do one more.
I'll do my first working set now. A little bit heavy. And let's do it. Oh, goodness. This side. Yeah, yo. It's good. How is everything going with the? I'm trying to remember the name of the company name.
APAC recovery. Right?
APAC. That's it. Yeah. I was like AFAC. Yeah.
It's coming along well, right? So yeah, it's definitely going well. We're just waiting for one of our large orders to come through. So once we do go live, it's all in stock. But yeah, definitely exciting. One of the boys that he's fighting on that big card. I don't know if you're into boxing.
I don't follow it too much, but I see some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So one of the boys is on that big fight card on Sunday, that Jaya Pataya fight.
Oh, sick.
So he's fighting on there, and actually got our logo. He's putting
on the shorts you were saying. Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's definitely exciting, man. I'm definitely keen. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like other than that, we're just waiting for our stock to come through. Our website's pretty much all done. Just waiting for when the stock comes in and then we'll launch it. But now it's just sort of figuring out creating the socials, like the Instagram, TikTok and all that, Facebook, and then I don't know, it was actually a big process. So
is it?
Yeah, or like for me personally, like just going through the motions and seeing how everything is, from like having it registered and all that stuff and insurances and everything, you know what I mean? And so my
whole process by way of not the social media so
much. Nah, yeah, just the whole thing, yeah. So I'm more of the like, because I'm a bit younger, so I'm keen on like, cool, get some jumpers. Like I'm more of like mucking around with little things, tweaking it. They're more of like the business side of aspects of like covering all the other jazz. So, but it's definitely cool, man. Grateful for the journey.
For sure, man.
Yeah, very blessed to be honest. But yeah, we'll see where we go. Definitely excited.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's so good, bro. That's so good. You're what was I gonna say? By way of the, how old are you?
28.
28. That's right. Yeah. We talked about that last time. Yeah. Young, bro. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. How long have you been doing youth work for?
Man, honestly, I would say going on to around about 7 years. But that was between. So initially I wanted to do youth work, but I went the long way actually, and I started in disability.
Okay.
So I was doing a lot of support work prior to this, and then slowly slipped my way into youth work. So just being back and forth, I definitely love it, man. I feel like I've been like a people person since young. Yeah. So I just love to get out there and like be a little bit of a floating butterfly, so as you can say. But I feel like I'm a bit social people. I don't mind. Yeah. Just getting out there, breaking the ice, saying what's up. So I'm pretty chill, bro. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's good. That caught my ear before was when you were like, 2-3 days sometimes you'd be working. How does it work? Because you said you do 24-hour shifts.
Yeah, so pretty much I'm the weekend line, so I do Thursdays to Sundays. That's my permanent line. So Thursday I'll do 2 to 2, so Thursday 2 o'clock to today 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's 24, and then tomorrow I'll do 24 on a Saturday. So Saturday evening 2 o'clock to Sunday evening 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, sick. So it's pretty much like you'll do a day and then you have like 24 on and then 24 hours off as well?
Yeah, 24 hours,
okay.
But we sleep there at the house as well. So the whole time I'm pretty much at work. So clock off at 10, but we go to sleep and then start it back at 6. But we're still at the house, if that makes sense.
What, in between? Like, so when you're on the Fridays, does that mean you go back now or you stay here?
So I'm finished now, and then I'll go back tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, and then you'll sleep there from Saturday through Saturday night. Okay, cool. That's what I thought you meant. And I was like, you're going back after this?
No.
Fair.
But no, definitely grateful, man. Like, it's a cool industry, man. I love it, man, especially going out there with the kids as well. I feel like my passion too is like getting out there and going on activities, man. So I feel like that's how you build stronger connections. Just from my experiences, like taking the kids out, experiencing it with them, showing them life skills as well. So you build that strong connection. So once you have that good connection with them, man, like you build that trust and that bond with them. So it's awesome.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. What kind of activities do you do with them?
Man, honestly, we've done some cool activities, man. Like probably my highlight so far this year. We took one of our YPs down to the Drake concert.
Sick, man.
So it was cool, man. Took them. So we were honestly blessed, man. We were up in the bleachers. So we got because our company paid for it, and then we're up in the bleachers, and then we were blessed that one of the security guards came all the way up to the top, and we happened to be right on the edge, up in the top. And he was like, "Hey guys, it's your guys' lucky day." He gave all of us wristbands, and then we ended up being on the floor, man. It was crazy.
So good.
So it was such an awesome experience, especially for a young person to experience it.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, so it was cool, man. He loved it. He's into Drake and all that music, so we're sort of just advocating for him, saying that like it's a safe space for us and just making sure everything's all good for him to take him there.
Yeah.
So, and just to normalize it, you know. So it's a normal thing to go out to like concerts, but making it safe for him as well. So because I know a lot of people, they sort of say, "Oh, Drake concert, oh, there's people there, this can happen, this and that, the do's and don'ts and all that, and everything can go wrong." But I think us as a team, we do well. So we advocate for our young people just to break the norm and just try something different.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. You were saying?
That was pretty much it, bro.
Because I was hearing from some of the boys today that do youth work as well. They're like, you guys work in teams. Yeah. So normally like you have a set team for a certain house and that kind of thing. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, cool. I didn't. Yeah, because that's the first I'd heard of it. I thought it was kind of like just separately you guys would have your shifts and that.
Yeah.
But one of the boys in the sauna today was saying that it's like they'll have team meetings and that to make sure everyone's on the same page, same kind of schedule that the kids got for them and that as well. Multiple kids in the house sometimes.
That's it.
And so it's like everyone's got like there's a cohesive team effort, if that makes sense.
100%. And having that congruency throughout the whole team that we're all on the same page goes a long way, man. Definitely it starts with the team. As long as you got a strong team, no matter whatever happens with the kids, we go through the bad weather or the good weather, you know, want to get the waves that come through, bro. So through those seasons, man, as long as the team's strong and solid, holds the boundaries, and like we're all on the same page, man, like we'll be sweet. So
yeah, cool, man. And so do you normally have a team leader in that stuff?
Yep. So we have a team leader as well. She pretty much runs our house and everything. So pretty much the team leader, and then we have like a regional manager that manages all the team leaders. Cool. Yeah, and then our staff on the floor. But there's a lot that goes on though. A lot of people think youth work's a bit easy, but there's a lot of stuff in the background, man, that you got to get onto as well. Emails, everything, policies, procedures.
Yeah, so you guys have to do that stuff. You guys do that as well.
Yeah, so we do that as well. So a lot of people just see the fun stuff that we do, but there's a lot of paperwork and behind the scenes things, right, that goes on. So
when I think of it, like, because obviously I don't know too much about it, and I've talked to some of the boys here about it. Yeah, it actually seems like even the work itself would be quite. It's a fair bit, like it's pretty full on. It seems like, especially learning more about it, it's like even the 24-hour shifts is like you're there 24 hours straight of work, basically. And even then it's like, because of a lot of the time the backgrounds of a lot of the kids that you're working with, it can be a little bit of like a highly charged and like kind of tense environment sometimes. And obviously your job is to help with that, and having a good team would help. But it just seems like something that it's like really full on. I actually assumed it would be quite a hard line of work to be in. Yeah, and then I didn't even consider all the admin and the email stuff that you guys would be doing too.
Especially policies and procedures, man, or everything that goes on. So it's just a lot of cool things that I've learned over the years. But definitely good that we've had like good leaders over the years that I've had, and good mentors, man, that have helped me along my journey too. So man, very blessed that it's sort of just like second nature now. Whenever I come on shift, like what we need to do is pretty much second nature. So I'll just do this, do that. Like it's pretty much autopilot. Pretty much, so just so accustomed to it.
That's cool, man. But like any job.
Definitely mentally draining though. It can get mentally draining. Not physically. But definitely mentally.
What do you find drains you the most mentally? And is there any part of it that energizes you mentally as well?
Man, honestly, lately, man, I've been like in such a good headspace, man. I've been like this whole year. So I think what energizes me is coming on shift, knowing that we're all on the same page as a team, and that we've got certain goals for our young people to hit. Like, oh, cool, this one's getting his license soon. Oh, yeah, sweet.
Oh, cool.
And then like sort of reaping the rewards, and then seeing like other activities, and then we go out and have like massive holidays and stuff like that. Cool activities like going to Drake and stuff. So
Yeah, man.
even taking the boys out to the Suncorp Stadium, some games too.
Sick,
so
man.
just different experiences, even the VR, so like gaming lounges. So
Yeah. So you guys do, it sounds like you guys do actually a lot of activities with your guys, like your team does a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because some, I don't know, maybe it's just like I haven't asked, but some of the other guys, I hear they're like, yeah, sport's good, but it does sound like there's much more like just sitting around at the house with them as opposed to taking them out to do stuff. So like how often are you guys taking your boys out to do stuff?
Because I'm week in line, so I'm very blessed that I'm week in line because I do all the fun stuff on my
Right.
So when it comes to weekends, man, pretty much the boys are. We pretty much ask them sort of what they want to do and their interests. We sort of know by now what they want to do and their interests and what they like. So sort of planning around that, but definitely encourage them to go experience new experiences.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's cool, man. So yeah, I'm very blessed, man. I pretty much take the boys out every weekend.
Yeah.
So every opportunity I can get. So yeah. But we do. There's a lot of background stuff too, like with budgets and stuff. How much we have allocated.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. Like, do you have to ask for approval and all that stuff, or can you just go?
Oh, pretty much we can go as long as there's nothing throughout the week. So throughout the week they're pretty much in school, and that's school time and everything. But just depends on the budget. So I'm pretty bad, man. When I see the budget, I'm like, oh cool, this is enough. Yeah, cool. I'll take the boys out to the movies, then we'll go Mount Cooper.
Yeah.
So I just love getting out and about. So
yeah. That's what the budget's for as well, isn't it? Like, that's the point. And that's really good for them as well.
Yeah.
Like getting out and about, especially if they're like doing so much school in that as well.
Yeah.
I imagine, because I don't know, from what I've heard, and even for myself, like school doesn't really suit most of them, but they still, it's part of the program for them. Like, you have to go to school.
Yeah.
And then from the sounds of it, like the weekend stuff is placed as more like a reward. Like if you're good and you go to school, then you get the reward on the weekend. Is that how it works or no?
Oh no, not necessarily,
really?
man. Like So all our boys are all different. Some of them like going to school, some of them don't.
Yeah.
It just depends on a lot of things. But definitely we try to like not be like no, you're not able to sort of restrict them from going out to activities depending on the week that they've had. But I definitely advocate for them to like just to go out as well. No matter what had happened during the week, definitely keen on like getting them out and about. For me, like I said earlier, like builds that connection as well, and that trust as well with the work as well. So, and it's got to the point now too, man, where I sort of see these guys as like my little homies, like these are like little brothers, bro. So it's cool, man. So yeah, it's good. We're in a good space at the moment as a team. And I think me as well, mentally, like I enjoy it. And I look forward to going on a trip. I'm like, yeah, cool, this week, cool, we want to go here. Like,
cool.
You know, picking up that fan.
Yeah. I love that, bro. Yeah, it seemed like I was like, oh, it'd be interesting to be like, because if they get stuck in a loop of like, say it was like they couldn't go out on the weekend if they weren't well behaved during the week, and I'm like, it'd probably just keep making the loop worse. So I'm like, wouldn't it make more sense to do what you do, which is like go out regardless? And it's like, because that helps regulate them a lot as well, from the sounds of it, as well as like the rest of the week as well. So it's pretty cool, man. Really interesting. I think this is the most in-depth I've ever talked to anyone really about like the going-ons of youth work. I've talked about the concepts more so. This is the first time I've asked really in-depth about it. Normally it's pretty like
the fair basic questions.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the other guys that I've talked to have just wanted to speak about it as much. I just haven't gotten that sense from them. It's a bit more like, it's good and they enjoy it, but there's just something different to like the way that you talk about it, which is it's really cool, man.
It's cool, man. Like, especially with like companies, man. There's a lot of companies out there, and like everyone runs their teams differently and how they do their programs and everything. But yeah, man, it's been cool. Like I said, I've learned a lot over the years. So especially with all the trainings that I've had, man, I never thought I'd be in this space. So I don't think I'd be as chill as I am or understanding if I wasn't in this industry. So I think initially, like, if I thought about it back then when I was in high school, but like youth, I was just like, oh, these kids are naughty, you know. So and then like that. But there's a lot of challenging behaviors that affecting that. So there's a lot of things underlaying it. So
that's it,
man. So just having that shifted in my mindset, but yeah, man, I'm just surprised I'm here, to be honest. Never thought I'd be like this, bro. So
that's awesome, man.
Shifted the mindset, to be honest. But yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. Obviously, we should do a set, but I am curious to kick off the next part of the conversation to be like,
go, brother.
Because I find in my line of work, a lot of like people's behaviors unconsciously are driven by fear until you become aware of it, then you do that. I'm curious if you find that it's the same kind of thing with the youth work. Like a lot of it is like you said, it's never just the surface level thing. It's like there's something
there's
deeper.
Something
always.
underlying it always, man. There's always.
And I'm wondering if like a lot of that you find is the deeper thing down tends to be a fear of something that they cover up with other stuff and then present that way, or if it's something else that tends to be driving that.
Yeah.
I'll let you. I'll
No,
do the set. Clearly, I like to yap, bro. I'm just like,
you're good, huh?
I'm like, oh, the next question, the next question. Oh, it's so fascinating to just learn about it, you know?
Have you ever thought about it, bro?
I think maybe because I've been like around the boys here more so, I'm like kind of consider it, and I'm interested in, I love helping, and like especially with young men and that. And I'm just like, maybe this would be a great way to do it. I did a set.
Okay, hard, brother.
Alright. Quality of that set just went right downhill. I'll do a quick little drop down of a couple reps of the 32s. Alright. Yeah.
So you always start off with arms?
Yeah, normally.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit, especially lately, because I'm in like, I wanted to emphasize the arm development a little bit more. So I'm big on whatever you want to prioritize the growth of, put that first in the session.
Yeah. I'm easy, brother. I'll follow you, brother. So. Yeah, I'm sweet.
Well,
got my little steps in, so I'm happy.
That's it, man. I'm like, sometimes I'll do another arm exercise, but now I reckon I'm feeling just like going into some back stuff. Now I reckon it'll be good.
Sounds
especially
good, right?
Like keep mindful of the time. I don't want my wife waiting for 2 hours just sitting around. Like But obviously want to get a good session, good chat.
No, I'm good, brother.
Yeah. So like you were saying, if I've considered it, interestingly, one of the things I've been working on is my perception of like a job.
Yeah.
Because I have this thing inside where I'm quite averse to having a job. I'm like, I don't want to have a boss and like that kind of thing. And that's why I started up, one of the driving forces for me starting up my own business.
Oh, nice.
Which honestly, like there's a bit of a sense of pride almost, like, oh, I don't have a boss. And I actually don't inherently think that it's a bad thing to have a boss for other people, but for myself, I before I was putting up these blocks of like, oh, you know, job, like I like being a business owner, and there's almost a sense of like, if I go get a job, it'd be like, oh, I'm a failure or something like that. So recently I've opened up a lot more to it. What I get from God is like because I always ask what God wants me to do. And because I'm tempted, like especially with business stuff, I'm like, oh, it seems nice to have something different to do. A little bit of like, even like with some of the business stuff, we've got all our other stuff set up, but when you're constantly being active with like building each business, sometimes it can seem a bit unstable at periods of times. It can be like, okay, the income this, or like it's a lot that you put into it, and it can weigh on you a lot. And so sometimes like, man, I'd like the stability and security of a job, but when you treat your business like a job, it's just as stable, if not more. And you have more leverage. So that's one of the things I love about it so much. So I genuinely love running my own business. Sometimes I get the urge, like, man, it'd be nice to have a job. And then I just ask God, and He's like, not now, not right now for anything. Keep doing what I'm doing. But I definitely, it might be because I've been around all of you boys talking about the youth work so much. It really interests me in the sense that it's such a good thing to be able to do, and there's always ways that we can improve on things. So I think for myself, I'm a bit more interested in like that way through of like, how could I help? Because obviously one of the things, like I have a gift of like being good at making money and helping other people make money as well, and knowing how to set that stuff up from like the mind perspective and the identity side of things, obviously doing business consulting and that before. So I'm like, because a lot of the limitations with these things tend to be, you know, the budgeting and that kind of thing as well. And even then, it's like when you've got a good team, if the budget can be growing and doing that stuff, it just allows you to do more stuff with your guys and to help them even more and help more people even better as well. I find so like money is this fantastic tool that we're given stewardship over, and my wife and I, like on our journey, we're quite good stewards of money. So that's really one of the ways that has piqued my interest for this. I'm like, how could I help with funding for these kind of things and like having it be a self-sustaining and growing thing? So instead of like, it's kind of like one of the downfalls of charity work, not saying that's inherently bad, but charity work is like if you just put the money in it and it doesn't generate more of itself in any way, it's like it's limited almost in the way that it can't grow itself. But if you can have this thing that's self-sustaining and constantly growing, that's awesome. Because there's so much more potential and it's not dependent on other things necessarily. And that's not to say that money's limited, but it's just this, that's really a field that has my interest, is like doing that. So whenever I look at things, I'm like, where's the opportunity to be able to improve these things as well? It's just like what I always love looking at. So to answer your question in a very long way.
Man, I definitely love your mentality, bro, and how you go about things, bro. So
yeah, man,
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Have you always been like this from a young age? Have you always been like this from a young age, or has it sort of something significant happened over the years where you've sort of shifted your mindset like this?
Well, I think from a younger age, I was more into like...
Do you need some more?
What's that? Yeah, we'll grab another couple actually. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll end up chucking some more on, but that'll be all right. They're kind of all around now, so that's cool. I'll grab a couple others, but we'll just do like one warm-up set with it. So what I do with these is I'll normally do my thing. And like similarly to that, but because we've kind of started to warm up already with the other stuff, I do what I call a primer set with these things. So it's normally just like one set to feel the specific movement out. And then I'll just go into my first working set.
Nice.
Yeah, that's typically what I do. It's been a while since I've done these. Sweet.
Sheesh, you made it look easy, bro.
Yeah, man. It's,
do you want these ones on now, or you?
Oh no, that's okay. Because you can do yours. Did you want this on? Did you want more?
Oh man, I'll try with it on, and then if not, I might take it off.
Too easy, bro. Too easy. You got it, bro. It's good. It's good. Let me just check how the camera's facing. How long have we been on for? Oh, cool. Perfect. Stand over here. That looked pretty easy for you, man.
Man, that felt a bit. Yeah, that was good. I don't mind. I'll stay on this one, brother.
Yeah.
This is
fair, bro. Fair.
Woo!
Well, I might just go one, chuck another couple on.
Yeah. Do you want same ones or?
Sorry?
Do you want the same ones on? Another one? Or?
Yeah. I'll grab master. I do like just one rep on this. Get used to slightly more weight. Yeah. Yeah, and then you just grab them from over here.
I'll grab one of these.
Oh, cruising. I'll grab one as well. Ooh. Yeah, so for me, you could say I've always been like this. We'll give it a crack. Now, I've always been a big fan of looking at stuff and thinking like, how could I do this better? And improve upon these things. That's all right, I can grab one from over here. Yeah, all good. Thank you, bro. I've always been one to look at stuff from that kind of perspective. I'm pushing it with these. So
you got this, bro.
So
That's it.
Yeah. It's going to be a few minutes of rest first. I always like to I just naturally like to think about things in the way that I'm doing them, the way that they're being done, and just I'm always like, I could do this better, like I could improve this way, and I like to do it. As a result, like I don't know, because it's never been who I am to just be like, I could do this better and then not do anything about it. I just want to do it. Like I want to be able to call shots and do that kind of thing. So for me, that bit's always been like that. By the way, the business-mindedness, same kind of thing though, because I have a lot of this stem from just who I am. So even with the business-mindedness, looking at things, I think it comes from that same place of like, I'm always curious about learning the principles and the foundations of something, understanding those concepts, and then seeing how I can apply it my own way. Because I'll always be like, I think I could do this better, or like this would suit me better and potentially other people, so then I'll take it and then go with that. Yeah, so that's, as long as I can remember, I've been like that.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, that probably started more so like critical thinking stuff. I've always been very, when I was younger, my parents would tell me I'd always argue a lot. They were like, you'd be a good lawyer, just constantly arguing. Because if something didn't sit right, I would say something about it, always. And my parents, I'd always get hit with this tagline of, this was going to be like just a 10-minute lecture, but now we've been here for 2 hours, like, because you just won't say yes and accept it. And my younger brother, he was always like, just say yes and like, okay, and like, even if you don't agree with it, and just like let it be done with. But for me, it's like, I've been called stubborn a lot growing up as well. They're like, I'm just quite stubborn with that stuff. If I don't agree, I'm like, I'm not going to not say anything or do something about it. Obviously, I have matured with that over time, and sometimes I think I didn't feel like I was being argumentative for the sake of it. But yeah, I know how to let God guide what the right things are to arc up on and like stand for, and always improving the way in which I do that. So yeah, that bit has pretty much, as long as I can remember, I've been like that. I'm like, I seek truth and seek what's right. Even if I might look silly, something like that, because it's like who I am, you know. Yeah, bro.
I love that, man, especially about hearing you about your faith, man. I always put your trust in Him, man. Like, it's definitely encouraging, bro, and I love to see it. So when I look at your face too, man, it's really cool, man. Like you have your little sessions, and it's from the sauna to the, you know what I mean? It was so cool, man. So I was seeing, I was like, it's definitely encouraging, you know what I mean? So man, keep doing your thing, brother. So it's awesome.
I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to hear.
Do you ever sort of like have moments when you do train? Do you ever listen to like sermons or anything, or during your workouts, or? Not
normally sermons. Sometimes worship music. A lot of the time, I don't listen to music now because I don't have my laptop with me. Well, actually it's in the car. But because when you plug the mics into the phone, it doesn't let the headphones work on it as well. And I'm actually quite okay with that. I'd prefer if there's no music on, which happens sometimes at like 2 a.m. The music turns off for like half an hour, which is really nice. Because obviously I'd prefer not to listen to like more worldly music and that kind of thing unintentionally. But yeah, not really. I don't really listen to sermons and that whilst training in the gym. I like not really having too much input and being able to free flow, because I talk to the camera and that a lot, or just talk to whoever I'm with. So yeah, not normally listening to sermons. Sometimes as we're driving around, my wife and I like to listen to stuff. So we do a lot of driving just because it's fun. Cool. And I love driving. So I'll worship whilst driving around. And then we'll sometimes listen to sermons. Most of the time it's other learning, and then we'll do our like Bible studies ourselves and that as well.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, how about you, man? Do you like to listen to sermons in the gym?
Man, honestly, like recently with like I was saying before, man, my old lady with her journey as well, so it's been definitely encouraging for me. I've been in the worldly things, man, not gonna lie, and slowly came back to Christ within like start of the year, so definitely not perfect, but...
What did you say at the start of the year?
Yeah, remember at the start of the year coming back to Christ as well, so just had an awesome encounter with him, especially in during the New Year season. So New Year's was actually crazy. My old lady was saying, she said that just in the realms of the spirit, she just felt like she needed to pray for me. And like initially on that time, I was meant to go out with the boys. We were meant to go Gold Coast. She said that she could see and feel a lot of bad things that could possibly happen if I did go. So she just said like, Spirit, she felt like she needed to pray for me straight away. Gave me a call and she was like, hey son, you know, I know you're gonna go do your thing, but how about coming down to Sydney and coming to the service on New Year's? So I thought about it, man, and like it was playing on my heart, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a go. Like, you know, I've been going out a lot, doing a lot of things my own way. Yeah. And then, yeah, pretty much from that service, man, it was definitely eye-opening for me too, man. And coming back to Christ as well, and slowly getting rid of bad habits, bro, and like pruning myself as well, to be more in tune with the Holy Spirit and like what He wants, and just having those little daily habits, bro. So, you know, not perfect straight away, but definitely on that journey on being closer to Him. So, very grateful, man. Yeah. But yeah, it's just every day, man. We always fight our flesh, man, and that's with me right now, man. Definitely fighting my flesh daily. But yeah, just trying to get encouraged, man. Like, especially trying to surround myself with like-minded people, bro, who are on the same sort of journey. Like you said, man, unintentionally, man, you can be listening to like early things or like habits. So yeah, well, it's definitely encouraging, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. So grateful, bro. Definitely divine appointment, man. When we met in that sauna, bro. So it's cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Me, bro. Song is good. Yeah. What was the encouraging word for today, bro?
What's that, sir?
Did you have your encouraging word for today?
Encouraging word is in like the stuff I say in the sauna? Or like
what you were reading. Did you find anything for the word for today?
Oh, well, I do like the daily Bible verse thing.
Yep.
And one thing that I found quite cool from it, especially even just reading the Bible, like starting in Genesis and going through it with new eyes almost every time, is a lot of it is talking about how we're given dominion over the earth. So it's actually pointing to the power that we have by nature because we share in God's image, in his likeness, but also His nature. So the fact that we have free will, but we have dominion over the earth, over the animals. So literally the earth as a whole as well, and it's our responsibility. Like that's a great privilege to have that power. And that, so it's oh, you're all good. I'll shuffle it out the way, but no, you're okay. You want to get in? All good, bro. All good. Okay. You are, bro. Easy. Yeah. So how much dominion we're given over that, and today in particular, it was quite cool. It's like a point was made to say that God breathed life into us, into a man, and it was so. When the Bible's talking about the other animals in that, it doesn't talk about God breathing life into them that way. It was like He just made the animals so, formed the animals, and it was kind of like, yeah, they do their thing. Yeah. But then with man, it's like a point was made to say we were formed from the dust, and then God breathed life into us specifically. So I'm just like, well, I think there's really something to that, or it just stood out to me today. That I was like, there's a very unique power that we're given with God to be able to have that dominion as well, and to step into that fully is to realize our power and realize God's greatness fully. Yeah. So to actually accept that power for ourselves is really important, and I know a lot of us as like Christians in a religious sense, there's a sentiment to not really do that. It's like encouraged to almost be fake humble, like too humble, where it's like it's not genuine. It's just you being like, oh, I'm less than, I'm worthless. When it's like God hasn't made us worthless. He's made us actually really powerful because we're made in His image. So for us to reject that is to reject our power is also to reject God to a degree as well, to reject His nature fully. So for us, I think it's a very empowering thing to read those things and look at it and go, oh, we're really powerful. All we have to do is choose that and step into that. And I think that's really cool. And yeah, just myself, I also read a bit from Proverbs today that was, let me see, I've got it written here. Just because I thought it was quite good. In Proverbs, there's a lot of stuff that we can see, because obviously one of my big things is like relationship with money, and especially for Christian men, is like there's that idea of you have to either be broke and then that's the only way you can serve God, or you can be rich and walk away from God, when it's like that's not the case. There's heaps of stuff in the Bible that actually says like it's good to be rich, be a good steward of money. So it's not to say go out and like, it's almost like we assume rich means Lamborghini, Ferrari, all that stuff, which if you like that stuff, fantastic, go for it. But it's almost like there can't be the humble rich man in a way. Like we have that notion in Christianity, but from Proverbs 8:21 it was that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth, that I may fill their treasuries. And obviously that's a verse without like any of the context around it. But there's a lot of stuff in there about wealth, our ability to command that, our power to command that, and how that's a good thing, and it actually helps us to serve God's kingdom. The more wealth and the more richness and money that we can command, as long as we don't let it rule over us, we let it flow through us and our works, and that way is like you can serve the kingdom better and more with that. So that's been some of the word stuff from today.
That's awesome, bro. Definitely encourage you, man. I appreciate it, bro.
I was gravy, bro. Appreciate you asking, man. I obviously love chatting about this stuff.
No, honestly, man, like especially for me too, man. Like honestly, man, the first time I probably opened up the Bible in a long time, bro, was probably like two weeks ago, man. During my Bible study.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah, is there any encouraging books you recommend to start from? Say like Psalms, or I'll definitely write it down in my notes.
I have found the book of James quite good, especially the start of it, and because you've got the classic like Psalms and Proverbs in that. That's obviously fantastic stuff, and the Gospels themselves, like the 4 main ones. But the book of James in particular, I think is quite good and resonates quite highly with us, especially the start of it. Like the first chapter, a lot of it's about wisdom, and it's essentially that ask and you shall receive, and be unwavering in that faith, that you will receive what you ask for in the wisdom. And again, really speaks to the power that we command. That's one of the first ones. If you ask me, that's what stands out to me, Book of James.
Cool, awesome, bro. Thank you, bro. I'll definitely check it out, man.
And hopefully a little bit different to the answer, like standard answers that you normally get.
I mean, bro, appreciate it, brother.
Oh, gravy,
got that down, man. So
gravy.
It's one of my goals, man. Get more in tune into the word, so definitely start from James, bro. So
that's it, man.
Maybe habits.
That's it, man. Just like slowly, or allowing it to build into who you are. I'll get this set, man. I actually really appreciate how inquisitive you are about this stuff as well, because even for me sometimes, like, I get a bit caught up in the flesh as well. Like when we're talking about the moving stuff, my mind goes straight to, I haven't done this has to go still, how's it all going to get moved out? And then when we talk about this stuff, I'm like, that's right, that stuff just fades away, and I'm reminded it's fine. It's all, of course it's going to get sorted out, so just enjoy that journey. But it's like when we talk about this stuff and when we're just in the presence of the Lord, where 2 or more of you are gathered, I am, there I am. You're just like, that's right, this is the essence of life. This is all that, like the thing that matters most, the core of it, everything else just melts away and falls into place. So I really appreciate it, because I'm just like, this is all that matters really.
Thank you, bro. Nah, man, especially for taking your time out of the day, bro. Like when you messaged too, we got to catch up soon, and I said like Friday, so man, it worked out well. So
it was perfect timing. Perfect timing, man. Yeah, I'm real glad, bro. Real glad. What am I doing? How am I setting myself up here? If you want, you can use these straps as well afterwards. More than welcome to. I don't know if you've used straps.
I'm more good about that.
Sorry?
I've never used them before, eh? Nah,
yeah, man.
Bro.
Give them a go. They're pretty fun. But yeah, alright. Oh, that's right. I didn't know we were use straps on this. Alright. Yeah, cool. Ooh, that's weird. Actually, this way. Because we are here. T-power style. When I tried the 2, I was like, okay, that's not happening for 2. We'll go 1 at a time. And then next set, I'm just going to bring the weight down.
Sweet, bro. Sure, brother. Them man.
Thanks, Rick. So, I'm gonna move this out the way for you boys. You're right. All good, all good. How you going, man?
I'm doing good.
That's good, that's good. Yeah, good, thanks, bro. How you going, bro? Nice to meet you. I'm Kaey-Lib. Well, how do you say your name, sir? Kaey-Lib. Cool. Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'll grab these ones, bro.
How many do you want, brother? You want?
Oh, it's you now.
Oh yeah, I'll go two. I'll go two.
Yeah? Sweet, bro.
Good.
Easy, bro.
Man, that was a good push, brother.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. I'll take these ones away. You go for it, man. You go for it. Did you want to use the strap? I feel like you don't need them right now.
These ones are alright for now.
I might go up and wait a bit. I reckon you could do like 5 more. Honestly, yeah. Like you could, man.
I think that was like 12. Oh, I'll go 5 then.
Yeah, man. Just because like you got much more in the tank, but I reckon you can do it, bro. And then we'll go up and wait a little bit for you. Nice. Easy. Oh, you could even do 5 more. Nice, man. It's good, man. It's good. Yeah. I don't know if that messes up how you train specifically.
No, like I'm not new to this, bro, so I pretty much go until something's like tired or something.
Till something what's that?
Till I'm like tired or.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. So normally I like to go till like you're close to failure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is one of my points that I like to push to. So it's like, oh, even if I hit 12 and I'm like, oh, okay, I can actually do way more. I like to keep going. Because then it's like you get the most out of every set that way, I find. Oh, when you push that fully, when you check that this is thing over. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, this is good, this angle actually. Yeah.
Do you normally train by yourself?
I'd say with the amount of socializing I like to do with the gym stuff, it's actually I'd probably say about 70-30. So most of the time I train by myself.
Yeah.
Depends if I'm like new to somewhere, then I'll probably end up training myself for a while, training by myself. But I love catching up with people and training and talking and getting all of this like just documenting it as well.
Oh, man.
So majority of the time, I prefer majority of my sessions to be with people. So recently it's been like 70% with people and 30% by myself.
Cool,
so yeah, which is just good, man. Like it just makes the sessions more enjoyable. You can push a little bit harder when you're with someone else as well, and obviously the conversation's great as well. And I like having my time to myself to basically talk to myself, talk to the camera, and that. So it's good either way.
Cool, right?
Yeah, but how about you?
I used to with some of the boys, but now it's pretty much just me, man. I bought my headphones, so I just chuck the headphones on and then sort of no routine at the moment, just pretty much what I feel like on the day, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this one's not as sore. Oh yeah, cool, I'll do that.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, so, but yeah, hopefully like now since I'm on board with the training and stuff, so definitely can get into more routine and start counting calories and macros and all that, so it's different, but up for the challenge and keen.
Yeah, it's good, man, it's good. What's the intention behind what you're doing, or like some would say the goal?
Man, honestly, for me, it's probably just to get down to 95. I think that's the lowest I've been since high school. Like that, what I remember. And like, I don't think I've hit that. I don't think I've hit that ever since then. So, it'll definitely be an awesome goal, man, just to get to that weight. I guess I'm like pretty happy with myself, but I know I can do it definitely a lot more better.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's like, so just to get down, just have a happy lifestyle, but to maintain it as well.
Yeah.
So
okay.
not just like this whole 6-week, 8-week challenge thing, or you know what I mean, but just have a healthy lifestyle. Yeah. Just to live by and just go off. So that's cool.
Sick, man.
Definitely hype for it, man.
Yeah, bro. I like it. It's good, man. Real cool to hear. I was like, oh, is that my wife? She's telling me to go?
Yeah.
Because I lose track of time sometimes.
Oh,
especially like I purposely do it where I can't use my phone because I can't use it whilst it's filming.
Yeah.
Because I like having some time away from it as well.
Yeah.
It's good. I love everything that I get from the phone and doing that, but sometimes it's nice to
Yeah.
I just have to be mindful of like where my wife's at, so I keep track of time intuitively.
Yeah.
We go from there. It's pretty fun. I got a rough idea.
What time does she start? Oh, I got a timer here. Oh yeah, 3. Yeah, so that's 3:45.
Yeah, we'll probably have another like 15 minutes or so, I reckon. 15, 20 minutes. Obviously, a lot more of my sessions are a lot more yapping. Yeah. But that's why I like to push hard and like lift a lot of weight each set, because then it's like, that way you get more out of each set. I normally do the rest periods first, and then the sets is like, that's why I have the long rest periods to push, but then it kind of works out well because you're pushing so heavy, you have the longer rest, it works well together. And I love talking, so.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, man. I appreciate your time, man. It's really good fun.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Really good fun.
Hopefully, definitely can catch up soon, man. So
yeah,
I'll let you know because my brother's in Melbourne too, so he stays on there. So
sick,
if I come down, man, I'll definitely catch up.
Yeah, bro.
We might be a local by then, so.
Yeah, man. That's it, bro. That's it. Should be good.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hopefully by then too, might have another gym session down there.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Yeah. I am curious as well. Obviously, that's fantastic. You got the physical development. Something I'm really big on is developing strength in all facets as well. So obviously there's physical strength, but the mental, the spiritual strength, the psychological strength as well. And you could say like relational strength, but that tends to come with, is encompassed by the other things as well. What kind of stuff do you do for developing your strength in those regards, like developing your mind and that sort of stuff too?
Honestly, like, for now, to be honest, I think I've always been, like I said, I've been easygoing, and sort of when times got tough, I was sort of, it is what it is, and sort of carried on, and then like sort of didn't really look at the bad things. I always try to look for the positives in a lot of things. But yeah, we all do have our weaknesses. Nothing really at the top of my mind. I don't know if it's because I'm stubborn, maybe, to think of any weaknesses at the top, but yeah, man, I think I do sort of wear my heart on my sleeve, so wherever I go, sort of, well, that's pretty much it for me, man. Like, other than that, I've always just been pretty chill and just, it is what it is sort of mentality. As it is, so. Fair, bro. That's pretty much it, man.
Fair, bro. I'll get this set, and then I'll let you have your set as well. One of the main things there is like, you know how it's like getting coaching for the physical stuff. Do you do much of like that kind of learning and that as well, or coaching in that for the like the mind and that as well?
Never, honestly,
more what I was asking.
Never, bro.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I've honestly never thought about it until you asked me that question, man.
Yeah, fair.
Like, so it's definitely cool. It sort of stumbled me a bit, so I was like, to think about it, I was like, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. You reckon you ever would?
But honestly, like, within the space I'm at the moment, I'm definitely keen on trying new things. It's definitely going to help in the long run and being mentally more strong no matter what. But yeah, definitely, bro.
Sure, man. That's cool, man. It's good to hear. It's just a good thing. I think it's really important for every person to do, in particular as men. Like I'm assuming we share the same values, where it's like men are built for leadership in marriage, in their communities, in like even within your team. Everyone's a leader in their own right as well, for like leading other men as well with the work that you do. So I find that stuff, your constant self-development, is really important for like being always improving as a leader as well. So it's just like, obviously it's what I do, and I find the field so interesting as well. I'm always keen to hear what other guys are doing, and like to learn from them as well, and see what's going on.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm good at this now.
I'm definitely learning a lot from you, man. So I'm taking it all in, brother. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, man. For sure, man. It's good.
Nice, brother. Good push.
Thanks, bro. I honestly reckon you're a pretty strong dude. I reckon you could do 3.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, you want to give it a crack?
Yeah, I'll give it a crack.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
So we go, bro.
Give it a crack. You got it, bro. Good, man.
Sheesh.
You got it, bro. Yeah. Let's go. Yes, sir. Couple more. Big pull. Yes, one more. One more. All the way. All the way, and slow on the way down. That was good, bro. That was a big push.
Thank you for that.
Good work, nah, thank you.
I wasn't wanting to push myself. I would have been like 2-2. Yeah, shuffle that,
That
right?
was so good, man. That was really good, man. Yeah, you're a strong guy, man. Like, really strong guy.
Oh, shit.
Just the way I saw you cutting through the 2 plates, I was like, there's no way he can't do 3, right? Yeah. So good,
I
man.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, all gravy, brother.
Oh, I'll chuck this one in here.
I'll put these ones here. Yeah. Sweet. Take these ones. Little suitcase carry. I'll get the wipes for this. Not done yet.
How are you, brother?
Hey, better now.
Hey, same more, brother. You been a bit sick?
So to pull out step 2.
No, I was feeling better now that I see you.
Hey! Fuck, what have you been up to, brother?
Ah, fucking money, bro.
Oh, yeah. Nice, yeah.
Hey, how you going, bro? How are you, man?
Yeah, good myself.
Good, man. Frank, I'm Kaey-Lib. Good to meet you, Frank. How you boys know each other?
Oh,
Just from gym, bro.
Watching this fucking elite member of the BMX playing workout. Him and the posse had to say what up to the boys.
Yeah, bro, I haven't seen one of the boys in ages, bro. Mitchie, so. Yeah, but it's pretty good. I just buy the headphones, bro. Just come and do their own thing, so. Yeah, so that's it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Comes here to keep the fucking check.
Yeah, that's it, man. Awesome, bro. Good to see you, bro.
Good to bro.
Be safe, bro.
That was clean.
Nice to meet you,
clean. Nice to meet you too, bro. Frank, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Easy.
Kaey-Lib.
Yes, that's it, man. Take care, Frank.
I'll probably ask you again, but I'm terrible with
Me
names.
too. I'll may ask again. Yeah. See you, bro.
No, awesome. Thank you so much for that, brother.
Oh, all gravy,
Yeah.
bro. Did you want to get maybe just like 1 or 2 sets of pull-ups? I was like, we can give that a crack.
I've never done a pull-up in my life, man.
We'll give it a crack, bro.
Yeah, no, oh, jeez.
If you want, maybe try, give it a go, man. See if you can do one.
No, I'm not good with the upper body, but I'll come watch there, bro, so I can see the technique,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, come.
I'll definitely come through.
on over, bro. It's like you just grab it and
That's
you just
like a-
pull yourself up.
Calisthenics, eh?
I guess, yeah, a little bit. You could consider it as that. Hey, yeah.
No, I've seen it though, bro. But like, man, I might have to chuck this down as one of my goals, bro, to do it one day.
Yeah, man.
Sheesh.
I reckon you can do it. Honestly, I reckon you could. How much do you weigh now?
I'm at about 110, bro.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, so.
Pretty good. Yeah. For sure, I reckon you could. Anyway,
How many sets do you normally do of these?
just a couple sets. Like,
Okay.
this is kind of like my, if I don't have as much time to do like a heavier thing and like go heavier and take the longer rest, or like if I'm kind of like, oh, I'm feeling more this now, I'll do a couple sets of these with slightly shorter rests.
Yeah.
Like 3-minute rest or something.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's like normally just a couple sets. Is that what you asked me? Like, how many
Yeah,
sets? Yeah, bro.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, I'll do one set and then we'll chat a little bit.
Hard,
and
bro.
then
Nah,
wrap
do your
up,
thing.
Oh,
How's that, bro? All good?
yeah, good. That was more than I was expecting to do. But it was good fun, man.
Damn.
Yeah. I enjoy them. I don't normally do too many pull-ups, just body weight stuff. Normally I load up with the weight a bit more. So it's fun to sometimes, hey Tui, how you going?
Yeah.
It's good to do a tiny bit more volume, less weight. Yeah, it's good. You wanna come over this way? You can sit over there if you want. I'm just like, you're so far away. I honestly reckon you could, if you even tried like this one, the neutral grip.
No, bro, I've never tried pulling myself up, bro. I'm like, I already know too because I'm heavy, bro. So, well, once I get there one day, I'll try to give myself one day. But yeah, man.
Maybe this could be a good gauge to see like how much of it you can do right now. Like, see your starting point. Otherwise, you never know if you could do a full one. I think a lot of it's mental though. If you tell yourself, I can't do it, but if you're like, I'll give it a crack. Like with over there, you were just like, I'll give it a crack and like, I can do it.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I reckon you could. It's up to you, bro. You got it, man.
Damn.
You got it, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's one. Dude, nice, man.
Bro, still, man, I gotta see how the... Do you recommend it so you pretty much from back to get up? How did you pretty much transition to a lot though? How did you get from that transition up when you first started off pull-ups? Was there any exercise that you sort of started to progress through to do a full pull-up?
Yeah, man. So one of the ones that I've done and I've gotten my PT clients to do before is like eccentric pull-ups. So you like get a box and you kind of start from the standing, like the top bit, because you're stronger on the way down, and you can lower yourself down as slowly as you can, or even just hold yourself at the top for like as long as you can, and then that will build up your strength to be able to pull up over time. Then you can do band and stuff. For myself, I've always because I've always been able to do them. So like if I could do one, then I'm like, okay, next session I'm gonna do two, or like push it to the thing, and then next session do three, and then you kind of progress up that way. One that I found has really helped my ability to do lots of like just body weight ones. It's like I do weighted pull-ups a fair bit normally, so I like chuck some plates on and that, and then pull up using that, and then it's like when you're not using weight, you're like,
it's like so good. Bro, bro, that's definitely on my goals, man. I definitely want to try to do at least 5, man. Like,
you can do it, bro. I reckon like you've got the strength and you'll come up real quick as well, because especially if you like, you're pretty strong for having like no structured program. But like once you understand the principles in that and you just keep going with like the consistency that you have, man, like it's there, it's right there, man. So really cool to see, man.
Definitely encouraging, man. I'm like hyped and I'm like, yep, this is on my goals now.
That's it,
5
man.
chin-ups.
That's it, man. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. It was a good one, man.
Solid,
it's good.
Right?
It's good. Just to keep that going, man.
That's it.
The way.
I'll let you do your thing, brother.
Yeah, bro.
I want to keep watching and see like.
That's it, man.
Trust you before.
I'm just gonna take another minute.
Yeah, all good, all good.
But yeah. I did want to say as well, if you are interested in like the inner like self-development stuff by way of that coaching stuff, like feel free to reach out as well, or because obviously that's what I coach and teach, as well as like the gym stuff. But even us not being in the same spot is like I do that online as well, so we can always set up online sessions, do that stuff together. Just even like I said, developing strength in all facets. So there's the physical side, but also the mental, the spiritual side, and that's something I love doing as well. So if ever you want, man, like feel free to reach
100%,
out.
100%, man. Like I'm an open book, brother, so definitely keen to give it a go, man, and see where we go. So definitely about making better choices, bro. So definitely.
Yeah, sick, man. If you're keen, we can. Probably not now, but we can, well, at the end of today, we can tee up a time to even just like jump on a call together.
100%, sounds good.
Like Zoom call. And then even if we get something started whilst we're here, we could even maybe sesh one more time before I leave as well. Cool. If you want, man.
So when do you leave though?
Thursday.
Oh, okay. Because I leave on Monday morning, I'm going to Sydney, and then I come back on Thursday. So, but I'm off Sunday. So,
Perfect, bro. We can even set up that, and that's why I do the online stuff, because like you can always do a call. Cool. And then it's like with my guys, I like to have like a call a week or every fortnight, depending on which best suits. And then it's like we can always get stuff done from wherever each of us are, and like you can keep the calls as well and listen back to them as well, and all that stuff. So and I just absolutely love it. So it's cool, man.
Definitely,
it's good.
Love your knowledge, brother. So keep
if you're keen, we'll set up a time to call and like get it set up and that after. Yeah, man.
Solid.
Yeah. Another thing I'm curious about, because I've heard a lot of the youth boys say it, they're like, it's good money in that, and I'm curious with yourself, like, do you find that to be the case? And if so, like, because I don't really know how it works with like the 24-hour shift and that kind of thing, like, how much are you making a week and that kind of thing from it, if you're comfortable sharing?
No, honestly, right now, because I'm weekend line, so I'm like Thursday to Sunday, man, and that can honestly range, right? So around that 4, around about that 4K mark, 4 night, so like 4.5, depending.
4.5 like K?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
per fortnight.
Yeah,
nice, man.
It just all depends, man. Like, depends if you pick up OT or if you just do the standard hours, but it's pretty much the price range. But
so
yeah,
the lower end is like 4, and then upper end is like 4.5, or more?
just depends if you pick up OT and stuff. So I'm pretty sweet of just doing my Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, cool,
it's around about that 4 mark.
Yeah.
So, and that's just standard, no OT. But if you do want to do OT, you can pick up. But that's pretty much mine, but it's different right across. So so all companies do different how they base all their wages and everything, all their awards and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty lucky and fortunate that I'm weekend. So I'm pretty lucky. Plus my annual pretty much builds up pretty quick too.
Your annual what's that?
My annual builds up pretty quick as well.
Yeah, cool.
I think it's if you do consecutive Sundays, then it builds up even more.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. So, but I'm lucky in that aspect. So, but it's all different across all different companies, man. So, mine's pretty good, but it's different right across, bro. So, yeah.
Well, I'm even more curious then, because one of the things that you've seen my content, I love asking about this, like learning more about people's different like money relationships and habits and that they have. Where do you normally invest that money then? Like where does it go if you're doing like,
man, honestly, like
4K a fortnight or so?
Man, honestly, like I said before, I was living the worldly things, right? And I was going out a lot. Yeah. So I was splashing.
Bro, you can burn through so much that way.
And it was crazy, man. So I was going from like Fridays to Sundays, man. I'll try to go out when I can. And I would always manage to come back on shift, bro. So and it was bad habits, bro. Then this year, it's been a good year, man. I've saved up, so I'm traveling over to America soon for Chris Brown.
Oh, it's good, bro. When are you doing that?
So that's in September. So September 20th. So that's in Vegas.
That's good.
Man.
And you've already like paid for that fully?
I'm pretty sweet on flights. So my old lady, she works for Qantas.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah, you get your flight, like, standby and all that stuff. So,
sick.
So I'm not too worried about flights.
Oh, easy, bro.
And my family live in America as well, so.
Sick.
They stay in LA, so.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm not too fussed, you know what I mean? But I've saved up. My savings are a lot better now this year. But what I do though is when I can, like I'm a bit stingy with my saving at the moment. But what I used to do was like invest it into XRP.
Okay.
So I believe in XRP, bro, and the technology it holds, and the future of the financial system, bro. So I'm pretty keen, bro. So just been hard into XRP, nothing else really. Any other cryptos, but mostly it's that.
How come you've been stingy with it lately? In your words,
man, honestly, because of that trip coming up. So I'm one of those people when I go places, I don't really want to worry about the price tag. I sort of just like if I want it or like it, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get you, bro.
I need to sort of shift out of that mindset now, but that's just me. I like to oversave, if you know what I mean. And just I don't really like to go out to places with just the bare minimum. Or just like hold off from like, I can't really get this. Or I think that's just me, man. I was like, but definitely a lot better in my saving though, like this year. So
bro.
I haven't been going out like as much, bro. So
how much do you have in savings? If
that's cool. About like
it's like their student interviews. How old are you and how much do you have in savings?
only like 15, bro, at the moment.
It's pretty solid, man.
Yeah, so
especially like you hear some of that stuff where it's like 28 years old and people are like 200?
Only 15, but honestly, man, like it kills me too, man, knowing what I could have had. And I always have these like one-on-one conversations with my old lady too. Like she always reminds me like you could have saved so much from a young age because I've been in this industry for so long. Could have saved a lot more, but that was within that short time span. So I sort of just
cool, man.
It sort of does hurt, like knowing that. That's how much I could save within that time frame, but I could have saved so much more within the whole years that I've, you know what I mean?
Well, that's interesting to be like, it hurts, because what if that was like what you needed to go through, like, because God doesn't make mistakes, right? So we're always going through exactly what we're supposed to. What if that's what you needed to get to this point now for the future of your savings and or like your investments and that kind of thing as well? Because then it's like you wouldn't have the same backing.
True.
So it's like we could always play the shoulda, coulda, woulda game. I could have had this much by now. It could eat you up, bro. Because it's like I could have had more. But something I like to do with myself is like I could have had less in the savings as well. So it's like where you can get really caught up in that stuff is like it can really eat at you. Some of that.
And I'm
and
the
then
same
it's
with
like
my crypto too.
The energy goes into the savings that way. It's like then you, and when you save more, that actually develops more of that guilt, if that makes sense. I don't know if you found that, But if it comes to, I found when it comes from that place, like, oh, I could have had more. As you get more in there, it creates more of that, oh, could have been even more.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you can have more and feel worse about the money that's in there, you know?
That's it, bro.
I don't know if you found that to be the case, but yeah.
100%, man. And like even with my crypto too, man, like I had a bit when I was younger too, when it was XRP was sitting around about like 50 to 60 cents.
Yeah.
Now it's around about sitting at that nearly $4 mark, around about 380. So man, I had quite a bit, and then to see where it is now, it's only around about like, I think it's a 5 my crypto now, but man, I only put in like not too much, but I was thinking if I just save that, because I was big on the gambling online, the online casinos, so, and because it's crypto, so man, I think I splashed like a couple thousand XRP coins.
Yeah.
So, but to look at it now, what it could have been, it's like that's another heartbreak. But it's like, hey, it is what it is. We live and learn from there. So
yeah, that's it, man. I definitely get that. It's like you've gone. It's another thing to then also actually embody that. But it's like you can know it, and then another thing to embody that. Like, okay, it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
And then like, you sort of, dang it.
Now I'm just waiting for that. Please hit $10. Please hit $10.
That's it, bro.
But that's it, man. That's me, bro.
Yeah, fair,
bro. So,
I appreciate you sharing as well. It's always interesting to hear where people are at, where their mind is at as well. Because obviously you can tell a little bit from the numbers, but I love seeing where people's minds are at in relation, like how they feel about their money and how they're approaching it as well. Because obviously that's a big part of my work and like the journey I'm always on myself and document with like. That's what I do a lot with these. Like these are the gym therapy sessions. I kind of like I talk about the financials and that side of things and the things that I'm learning on my journey. Yeah. So it's always really cool to be able to chat to people about that.
And definitely, like I wish I learned a lot more about it, bro, throughout school as well.
Yeah. But it's just not taught.
Not taught at all.
Not in an interesting way either.
Yeah. And when I was in school, man, I was just worried about girls, the boys, like hanging out with the boys, and then like girls on the side, and you know. But like I said, man, like shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
But
that's it.
Learn as you get older.
Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time was yesterday. Next best time's today.
Today, that's it, right? So
that's it, man.
Love that, bro.
You've already got some good stuff going on for you as well. Even the ability to have that 15k that you've got there, or that 15, is good. It's really indicative of like there's something going on there for yourself, which is good, man. Really good. I mean, there's always something. Yeah. How long did it take you to do that? Because you mentioned the time that it took you to do that before.
So I think around about, say like Jan
till now. What are we in? June now.
June, like maybe 6 months. Yeah. But you know, as we go, we have like bills and everything. But yeah, I think I've been a bit loose, not too stingy. So I think at the start of the journey, I was real stingy of like, nah, I've got to put this amount away. Yeah. Now, as I've sort of reached the target a little bit, what I want to take to America, I'm sort of a little bit more flamboyant and cool. You know what I mean? So,
how much you want to take to America?
Man, honestly, I got until September, so I'll be comfortable
another
with 20.
3 months, 20. Fair.
20 is like comfortable, but then I want to try at least 25 because the stuff we're launching as well. Just in case. Yeah. So I want to sort of have like an emergency as well, just in case.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but 20, I'll be like, I know it's gonna be a big trip, man. If it's 20.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, especially Vegas. So I'm like, it'll be a bit dangerous.
That's it, man. Yeah. It can almost work against us sometimes. If too much.
That's it. So yeah, I don't want to get too out of hand, but that's sort of the goal. I've sort of reached what it is now, but 20 just to be comfortable on whatever I want to do. So definitely want to go Universal and stuff.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Check out that Harry Potter over there. So and I'm a big fan, bro. So cool.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. And I think that's also why I'm like the mind side of things is so important. Like who you are, even deeper than the mind is like just who you are. Because then it's like if who you are is someone that can manage that, then it's like the environment is, you could say, irrelevant almost. For like if you're like, oh, it's dangerous to go to Vegas, and then like if part of you is just like, let's go, like let it all go, like kind of indulge in the flesh a little bit. Then there's obviously it's like it does diminish the experience a little bit because you're kind of like a little scared of yourself almost. And so that's just why I love this stuff, and it's so important because it's like when you get that stuff in alignment with like what God's calling you to do and serving His kingdom, then you don't have to actually worry about that stuff like, oh, who am I going to be, like what am I going to do around there. And it's just like that stuff carries over to beyond the Vegas, and like it's like for life, that kind of thing, into whatever endeavors, like the business that you guys have as well. What was the name of the company one more time?
APAC Recovery.
APAC, that's it.
APAC,
I keep It's something. It's like ACAF or something. I think APAC. Okay, I've got APAC now.
Nice, brother.
APAC. Yeah. What does it mean again? Like you told me the significance of the name.
So pretty much APAC will cover me. APAC is pretty much Asia Pacific region, so that's what it means.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's sort of you sort of want to cover, especially like the Pacific as well.
Yes.
But that covers under New Zealand and Australia as well. So they're under the APAC region.
Yeah. Because part of the mission was to build those kind of recovery facilities and like better facilities back in the islands. Cool. That bit I remember, and I think it's such a powerful part of your story that like I'd love to see in the content as well, like I've talked about. That instantly makes me remember the name actually. Yeah, Asia Pacific.
That's it. So it sort of has that tie to it, man. So it's got a meaning behind it. So it's pretty cool, right? So
beautiful, bro. So, beautiful.
That was cool, man. But yeah, think about Ali.
Go
hard,
that's it. So much for 3 minutes rest, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, that's Kaey-Lib done. Sick, bro. Oh, yeah. That's me done with those.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay around and do anything else?
Oh, I'll probably go play some ball, bro.
Yeah.
So all the boys are at basketball, so we might go have a little jam. Yeah.
Sick, bro. Well, I appreciate you doing the sesh. I'll switch this off and then we'll set up a time to have a little call in that. But yeah, any thoughts you want to give to the people?
Nah, brother, I'm grateful, very blessed. Have a good Friday, a good weekend.
That's it. Cool. God bless.
Thank you, brother.
Thank
bro.
you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
Brother.
Appreciate it.
So you heading? When's your last day again? On the
Thursday the 12th. We'll be out of the house by then for sure. Yeah, because that's the last day of the lease. So we drop the keys off midnight Thursday. But there'll be the cleaners in there Thursday and that as well. So it's like we can always do. Like we can always just leave that day as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can be like gone because it's not like we're gonna stay in the house another night anyway. Because normally after a bond clean you don't stay in there, which I just learned as well. I was like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, my wife was like, oh, because I had it for Tuesday initially, and she was like, oh, then where are we going to sleep? I was like, that's a good point. So, okay, change it to Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, man, bro. Nah, that's cool, bro. Yeah, I'm probably going to head off and get from there. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely shoot a miss. I'm off on Sunday.
Yeah.
I got my mate's fight that I'm going to go see in the night time.
So, there you go, bro.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'm off for Sunday. So, yeah, whatever you're free, bro. So, we'll catch up, hopefully.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, man, brother. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Good to meet you, bro. Gonna miss the sauna chats, bro.
Yeah, man. That's it, bro. More sauna chats.